Get me off the stage like Sandman.
The passport bros, they go over there and they think they just king. They just think they just king over there. Sir, you ain't king nothing, because the next man with some money who walked up. I don't know how women are with men who don't take care of their kids. Get down too fast.
So good.
Lord.
And
they can't handle that.
Can't handle it. He, you know, like Diamond was on Players Club.
Yeah.
The mama.
These boys' trips, they go to the Dominican Republic, Colombia, Thailand. What? First of all,
hey y'all, welcome to episode 18. I am your co-host Poe,
and I'm your girl Gina. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to us each and every week.
Yes.
Hope you guys are enjoying everything so far. And yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. So tell everybody about your week, girl.
My week, the kids left on Tuesday. I know it's summer break, so they left on Tuesday. I know they weren't gonna be back until probably like Monday, so I was bored until like Friday. I went and got my hair braided.
I could tell your hair is freshly braided.
I was just gonna get the front done over, and then the braider that I went to went out of town, and she wasn't coming back until Saturday. And I was like, I'm off Friday, so I went and got it braided on Friday. I was there all day because these are smaller and they long, like way longer than what I wanted. So
how long are they? What are they?
They are long. Like I
they
cut
long,
them.
long.
Yeah, they real long. I'll tell her next time, Auntie. Yeah, just do it like right here. You ain't got, you know, the girls, they wear like
they want them down
knee,
back to their knee.
To their knee, and I was like, yeah, no. But I got my hair braided on Friday. Saturday I went to my cousin's 50th birthday party. She did a 70s, 80s, and 90s party for her 50th birthday. It was so nice, y'all. She changed like 3 different times.
I saw that on your story.
Yeah, we had a time. It was real nice. I did that Saturday. And Sunday, Father's Day, I was just chilling. Was gonna stay in the house. My friend invited me out. I'm like, the kids ain't here, so I went to Reset, had a few drinks, and then I went home. That was it.
Okay. And Reset, you said that's the one that's the rooftop, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, girl. I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. I mean, so on Friday, I went and I got a massage, and then I went to happy hour, and then what I thought was going to be a little 2-hour happy hour, I wound up being there for 5.5 hours at Joey Uptown. My God. Oh,
5.5 hours?
5.5 hours.
Damn.
Insane. Because I was just going to go, because I knew my massage was right there at the Galleria, and I already had a plan. I'm like, I'm just going to go by myself. I'm going to sit at the bar, enjoy happy hour after I have my massage, and just have like a little chill day. Then I wound up talking to Jennifer and Tanya, and they were like, we're going to come out there. We're going to come meet you. They won't come at a certain time. Then they wound up getting pushed back because of things going on. And yeah, so 5.5 hours, I was sitting at Joey Uptown. They came. Yeah, they came. So it's like, even though I was kind of like ready to go at that point, I'm like, I done had like 6 drinks before y'all got here. I'm ready to go. I stayed, had another drink, ordered dessert, and Joey Uptown got a lot of my money that night.
Ooh, child, I bet.
It just added up. And
I've never been to their happy hour. Are they drinks like reasonable?
No, ma'am.
I have to say, because they not cheap.
They're not cheap. The drinks are not cheap either. Their drinks, I believe it's like $2 off of cocktails, $2 off of wine.
So they're not like 7,
girl,
6.
I wish. No. And then like one of my drinks, I could even taste the alcohol in it. And they had did like I don't know if it was a shift change. A dude or a new bartender when I'm coming, he was like, he saw when she put the drink down, he was like, I'm gonna make your next drink. He said, because I'm heavy-handed. And I guess he just knew that the girl who makes the drink,
she make them soft.
She make them soft. And so once he brought me my drink when I only had like 2 sips out of hers. So I had 2 damn near full drinks. And I'm like, yeah, it's a difference. He was like, I like egg whites on my drinks. Mm-hmm. He was like, the egg white kind of takes away from like the alcohol. We can't put as much alcohol in there because, you know, the egg white is like thick and foamy. Girl, I told her, I said, I'm just letting you know he make better drinks than you. And I was just being like, she was like, really? Oh my God, no. I was like, yeah, girl, because you measured that liquor out and he poured.
Oh yeah, I like a bartender that don't pick up that thing. Just go ahead and pour it. Just pour that bottle.
So it was nice. That's all I did. I mean, it's a cool little happy hour, but it's not. The prices are not cheap, but the food is, you know, Joey Uptown food is so good.
Yeah, Joey got some good food.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had their egg rolls?
Is it one with the potato?
Yeah.
So good.
Yes.
I really like those. And it has the sour cream on top with the bacon bits. Yeah.
Crispy is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The guac, the chicken wraps, the dessert. They have a blackened chicken that's on top of like a kale salad with potatoes.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh, it's so good. I ain't never had nothing bad from Joey's.
They got some good food. I've only been there a few times. I don't really go there. I be forgetting that it's there, but they got some good food.
I mean, it's overpriced. It's usually always some sort of wait. You got to pay for the parking right there. It's just, to me, it's just annoying that I'm like, why I got to pay for the whole parking thing. I just hate. I'm like, why am I paying for parking to go eat?
At a restaurant is wild.
A restaurant should have a designated free parking area. Like, you should have an option. You either want to valet or park for free. Like, it's just annoying. Then they have the VIP park. Why y'all got VIP parking at a restaurant? Park my damn car.
Houston.
Anyway, yeah, Houston. But yeah, that's all I did, girl. That's the only thing worth talking about. This weekend, I ain't do nothing.
Chill.
Nothing really. I chilled. It was chill. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Get into social media shenanigans.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll go first. So my first one it's not really a shenanigan, I guess you would say. Tragedy did strike. Air India flight did crash. They said about like a minute or two after takeoff. And there was one survivor, supposedly. And the reason why I'm saying supposedly, the footage that I saw, it just didn't look like
of him walking. I saw
him
like
walking.
he
with a light colored shirt on that didn't have
talking
soot all over. Yeah, it was just. Now, if he was, it's a miracle, you know, but 241 people lost their lives. He made it out of the wreckage. When they showed him walking from the wreckage, it was still hundreds of feet of smoke and flames in the air. But you're wearing this light colored shirt with no soot on. Like, that was my whole thing. Where is the ashes, the smoke, and then it just looked like he had a little bit of scratches on his face.
Yeah, I seen. They say like he barely had any kind of bruises. He walked away like, damn. I'm like survival remorse, because you're the only person that survived this.
The only survivor. Yeah, so RIP to them. They did say he was seated in seat 11A. So if you guys have a flight coming up and y'all think that's a lucky seat, go ahead and book that seat.
Didn't they say he changed seats?
He did?
They said he changed seats to 11A.
I didn't see that part. He was
sitting somewhere else and he changed seats to 11A and he survived. I'm like, oh my God.
That also happened to Miss Tina Knowles' ex-husband. What's his name? Not the daddy. She was married to that handsome guy. Yeah, he was in a plane crash. I think it was in the 80s. He had switched seats, and he was in I don't think it actually crashed. It like skidded off something happened, but people lost their lives. And the seat that he was originally in, that person lost their life.
Oh wow!
And he had changed seats with that person last minute. I think it was because they wanted to. They were with somebody. They wanted to sit together. He was alone. And that could have been him. So, but that sounds like some real like Final Destination shit. Like
you switch seats and that person. I would never fly again. That'll be it for me.
That would be it for me too.
I'm the only person. I would never get on another plane. Never. That would be it for me.
Yeah. The Air India guy, he was in his hospital bed getting an interview, and he was in bed number 11. And so, you know, people were just like all the angel numbers. Yeah. Seat in seat 11. He's in the hospital bed 11. I think something else was 11. I can't remember if it was the flight number or the time it took off. But something else was 11, because I was reading the comments. They were like, it was 3 things that were 11. But yeah, so RIP to the people that did lose their lives on that crash. You know, it's very tragic. It's very scary.
Boxer Terence Bud Crawford was on Club Shay Shay.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, Club Shay Shay. He was on Club Shay Shay, and he admitted he had a baby on his long-term girlfriend, Alandria Person, who he had 6 kids with. He said he's just a man. Shay Shay asked him, how did he sit down and tell her? He said, I told her, I got one on the way.
Just so casual.
Casual, nonchalant with this person that you've been with for over a decade, that you have 6 kids with. You've been with her for a long time. His partner, though, he has not married her.
But she gonna have 6 kids with.
6 kids, and he has baby number 7.
And one on the way, but not for marriage.
Yeah. And Shannon Sharp's like, how are your eyes not closed? Like, how she like, he was like, I'm just a man. Like, basically just saying shit happens. Like,
that's wild to me.
And he was like, you gonna buy her a new truck, a $300,000 truck or some Mercedes truck? He was like, no, she got a GLE. Like that, she good enough. And then he was like, why are you talking? How many kids you got? Shannon, I got 3. He talking about how many baby mamas? 3. Talking about they ain't black y'all. He talking about I wasn't with none of them though.
Yeah, that's different. It's different. I mean, I ain't saying his is right. You know, the creating broken homes and the kids everywhere. But I mean, he wasn't with them.
He wasn't with them.
This man is with this woman and has 6 kids with her.
It was before he even said that he had the 7 baby. He's like, she take care of home. She my rock. She my this. Then they get to this part of the interview is, I'm just a man.
Ladies, this is why you never blame yourself for a man cheating, and don't let a man gaslight you into thinking that it's your fault he cheated. This man sat up here and said she take care of home, she perfect, she great, she do this, and this, but you still smashed another chick in Raw.
When they got to that point, I was like, wait, is this like, and why you haven't married this woman? Like, put a ring on it. 6 kids and you didn't have baby number 7. And Shannon Sharp was like, you ain't done having kids. And he was like, no.
He said he not done having kids?
Mm-mm. He said at one point he did want 10. He said he was not done having kids. Shannon was like, you ain't done having kids. I can tell. I can see it. He was like, no. At one point I wanted 10 kids. And
this man is 37 years old with 6 kids and 7 kids. I want to hear her story.
Me too.
I want to hear her because this not going to last that long. She's putting up with it for now. Women, we all have our breaking points. Some sooner than others.
Of watching this interview and he's laughing. Shannon Sharp laughing. Like, what the fuck is funny? I will be watching that like boiling, like hot. Like, what was so funny about my trauma and my hurt that if you having another kid? What's funny? He was just laughing too. I'm just a man.
I hate that for her. I really do. One thing a man gonna do is stand the fuck up. A man gonna find a way to embarrass you. Any type of way. Like, the thing is, let me take my L's in private.
Yeah, why you even have to?
Why you have to say that?
This haven't been out. You know, the blogs will eat this up. I have not seen this anywhere that he had this 7th baby. He just came out.
Shay didn't ask him?
No, he said I got 7. He was like, hey, I noticed you just said 7, but you have 6 with her. And he said, oh, I just had another one. Like. Yeah, Shay, he didn't even ask for that information. He was like, wait, you saying 7? I thought you said you have 6 with her. And he was like, oh, I have another one outside of her. I had one.
That's just, yeah. That didn't even have to be said. But if I was her, I would have had like a little talk with him before. This is our business.
Yeah, please.
Please leave it in house. Like, the world don't need to know this. He done said it and laughed about it. Yeah.
Laughed.
You know she at home.
Oh yeah, she was boiling. I would have been sitting there like, are you like serious? Like, oh, when he came home, she better stand up, baby, stand up.
Okay, so my next one, I got another sad one. Man, Ananda Lewis. She was an MTV VJ for many, many years. I feel like I grew up with her. I feel like she was like my big sis when I was a teenager coming home watching MTV. You know, she passed away, I believe she was 52 or 53. She was in her early 50s, but she passed away from stage 4 breast cancer. And she did admit that she was not getting her mammos done regularly. She said that she didn't even have her first mammo until she was in her late 40s. She said it was after 47. She was like, I didn't have my first one until after 47. And she was saying that it kind of scared her a little bit because her mom had mammos regularly for 30 years straight, and she wound up getting breast cancer, and so she said that kind of scared her from not getting hers done. Yeah, she passed away. She does leave a son behind, a small son at that. I believe he's under 10, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the pictures that they had showed, he looked pretty small. He looked like a little guy. So
it's kind of like she was just avoiding it because her mama got breast cancer, so she probably just didn't even want to know.
Some people are scared to hear the results. Yeah,
because at 47, you know it runs in your family.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that was just she was trying to avoid, like,
she was trying to avoid to hear the news. Now they did offer her to have a double mastectomy in 2020. She said that she declined and she wanted to go the holistic route. So she had changed her diet and started, eating certain types of foods and taking certain types of herbs and stuff. And yeah, she still wound up losing her life, unfortunately. So yeah, R.I.P. to Ananda Lewis.
Yeah, I remember watching her all on MTV, coming home watching the MTV countdown. And all that.
Yeah, so beautiful.
She was very beautiful.
Yeah,
very.
And she just seems so like sweet and cool. When I watch her, I'll be like, man, I want to be like her. So it's sad.
Okay, I guess this is sad too. Shoot. A Georgia couple went viral on Facebook Live, y'all. They were on. So it started with the husband was on live. He was cooking. Okay. I guess they are. They're on TikTok. I've never heard of them. They're like a TikTok couple. They're famous because a lot of people knew who they were. Really? This was my first time hearing about it. Okay. Hearing about them. So he was live making lasagna. He was already live when she came in and she was like, "You tracking my phone? Like why is how you getting my messages to your phone?"
She said that while he was on live.
While he was on live, and she was like, she's like, "Y'all, this nigga is getting my messages," and she put this on Facebook the day before too. Like, how is this man getting my messages to his phone? Like, this nigga is crazy and all this and that. So she was like,
so she's tweeting that from inside the house. She's saying
no. She had put this on her Facebook the day before.
But they lived together.
Yeah.
So he saw it and they went to bed together.
And they still, they said it, a lot of people said that it was toxic already.
Okay.
So she comes in and she's talking like about cheating and all that. She's laughing in the background like, like, damn, how niggas be acting like they hard, like, but you got my messages going to your phone. Yeah. You doing all of this and now you sitting over there on live. So she was like, I'm gonna get on live too. He was like, you better get on your live. Don't come over here on my live. So they started arguing. He started talking about he got out of jail, had a baby on her, he was cheating. She started talking about her cheating. But when the woman started talking about them cheating, and they can't handle it, you better shut up. You better get off my live. He grabbed a knife.
On live?
Yes, he grabbed a knife. He grabbed the knife and he said, "Say something else on this live." And he grabbed the knife. And she's like, y'all see he got a knife. He got a knife. So they continue to argue. I think he goes in the room. She follows him. She's on live now. And she's talking about something in his phone. And she's like, I can show the messages with so-and-so. Soon as she says this, he grabbed, like, it goes into like a ruckus, ends alive. They find her in the apartment unalive. They go looking for him and he unalives himself.
Oh my God. So I saw like a tiny little clip, but I ain't seen all of that. I just saw him. He was on his live. It did look like he was cooking. And she walked in the background arguing with him, like giggling, like, and I'm like, is this for real? But
they
was only like a little 30-second
clip. They were laughing. They were talking about each other. But when she was talking about him cheating and he was talking about him cheating, he had a baby. When he said he was married while he was in jail. When he came home, got divorced, and they ended up getting married. He talking about all this. She stayed in the background laughing, making jokes and all this. Yeah. And like saying like, y'all see how he getting mad? Y'all see how he getting mad? I can't talk, but he can talk. And she ended up getting on her live and...
Oh my God. They had kids?
One.
They had one kid. But then he had a side baby supposedly?
Yeah, he said he had another baby.
That is horrible. Oh my God. When toxicity, just the whole thing just sounds so
toxic. Just on live laughing. Then once you grab a knife, that's it. I'm gone. Like grabbing, and he grabbed and like say, "You ain't got to tell me twice."
For him to do that on camera, right then and there, I would have been like, "Yeah, he's crazy enough to do this on camera. I'm gone. I'm leaving. You can have everything in this house. I'm gone."
Laughing and kicking, baby. I would have been out the house as soon as he grabbed that knife. Like what? You grabbing knives and stuff and you threatening me on camera? He don't give a damn about nothing.
Was she unalived with the knife or was she unalived with the Pum?
I don't know. They didn't say. They said they found her.
Clearly his had to have been the Pum. Because he's found somewhere else later.
He was found somewhere else later.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, that is so...
I'm sure once that little ruckus went and the live went off, somebody called and they probably did a welfare check and they found her unalive. So...
I hate that. everything is not meant for social media, but I wouldn't even say I guess it's good that we saw, because the narrative could have been spun. I think the guy's brother had came out. Was that him?
He did have a brother that talked about, but I didn't even watch the clip of his brother trying to explain, because
he was basically trying to say they were both toxic, but my brother was really a good dude and they really did love each other. This was just he was provoked and pushed far. So he was kind of basically saying they was both villains, but my brother's not all bad like y'all think. He was just pushed. His buttons were pushed, and so that's why he did this. That's what he was saying, girl. I listened to
I kind of heard the beginning, then I just turned it off, because if you're trying to defend somebody, unaliving somebody from words, she ain't touch him, she ain't swing on him, she way on the other side of the kitchen. But them words will eat people up. They will eat your ass alive. And he couldn't take it. And you unalived her, and then you a coward, you unalived yourself too. So, yeah.
Let's talk about the drink, though.
Oh, okay, y'all.
What we drinking?
We are drinking Menage a Trois. This is the sweet rose blend, and it's the hot pink, y'all. This is one of my. It also comes in sweet white Moscato, and it comes in sweet red. They all good, y'all.
And this one is sweet what?
This is sweet rose blend.
This is good,
y'all. It's like, it's not tart. It got a little sparkle to it. Like, you like sweet ones or you like dry?
I prefer sweet.
Sweet, but do you like sparkling?
I can do sparkling.
You can do sparkling. I like a little sparkle in my wine. Yeah. So this is like a mixture of it all. Like, and then I think this one is like 9.5, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah, this is 9.5. This ain't no 6, 7.
Right.
Yeah, all of them 9.5. The red and the Moscato. So y'all check it out. So Target used to carry this. They don't carry it anymore. HEB, some certain ones. Like the one on 90, they carry it.
Okay, all right. Yeah, it's good, y'all. Good
it's real
too.
good.
I'm trying not to suck it down too fast.
So good.
Lord. Okay, so my very last social media shenanigan, Simon Gabaudia, Porsha Williams. Y'all already know them from Real Housewives of Atlanta. The whole mess with how they even started dating and then got married, and then now their divorce is a whole mess. But just a few days ago, Porsha won big with their divorce settlement. If you guys know, Simon has had many different names and aliases and has been doing fraud allegedly. He has been in ICE custody for the past 2 months at this point, but he recently got deported, and Porsha won big in court. She is now being awarded $40,000 a month in alimony. She got to keep the Rolls Royce, and she got to keep their premarital property.
That house is beautiful.
Meaning this is a house that he bought before he met her, and she gets to live in it.
That house is beautiful.
Yeah. But there are stipulations with the premarital home, but I mean, it's still in her favor. She can, if she wants to continue to live there, she just has to, whatever balance that Simon, that he still owes on the home,
she has to pay it.
She just has to pay that. That's it. Or if she wants to sell the house, I forgot what they said. If she was
has to divide it with him or something.
Split it, yeah. So, I mean, it's still a win-win. This is a premarital, he bought this home before he even knew she existed.
It's beautiful.
And you get to reap the benefits, and she was only married to him for what, a year and a half, maybe?
I wonder if she's gonna keep it though, because have you been watching this season?
I have.
She was looking at a house, but I wonder if that just kept
just for the content. For
she loved that house. That house,
it's beautiful.
I wouldn't leave it. I would just go ahead and pay. That house is beautiful. I would definitely keep that house and just go on and pay the rest. You're getting $40K a month.
$40K a month. And you're gonna be, and she gets sponsorships, and she gets paid from the show. You know, she has her own hair company, so I mean, Porsha she gonna be good. Porsha gonna be good.
She started YouTube a few months ago. I see. Yeah, Porsha getting a check.
I wouldn't be surprised if she starts streaming on Twitch. Everybody coming for Twitch. Yeah, she doing good though. I'm sure she gonna be right on to the next rich man, the next rich entrepreneur in no time, and Simon gonna be a thing of the past.
Well, this is my last one, y'all. This is another boxer. His name is Devin Haney. Y'all know who Devin Haney is. Yeah, him and his baby mama got into it on Instagram on Father's Day. She called him an absent father. And of course he seen it, and he was not happy about it, so he started going in. He said, how can you say you won't let me see a child? You gotta let me see a child on the first when the rent is due. Oh, you'll let me see the child when you want something, your bills paid, you'll let me see the child. But my thing was, like, I was like, okay, this is baby mama drama. This is, you know, they can go back and forth, whatever. I kind of was siding with her after this. He took the damn baby to get her ears pierced without telling her. Pierced the baby ears 2 times on each side.
Doubles on each side? And the baby little.
2 months. He took her at 2 months. The baby now is a little older. I think the baby's like 4 or 5 months. He took the baby at 2 months to get her ears pierced. Twice. Double on both sides. She took a picture. She said, you tell them why I have not let you see the baby.
Wow.
She said, I let the baby go for 3 days. And the baby came back with her ears pierced twice in each ear. I would have been livid.
Oh, yeah. No, you're not taking my baby.
I would have been pissed. She had pictures. She uploaded pictures. She said, I had to take it out. You know how bad she was screaming? I had to take it out.
I know she was screaming.
Cause you know those earrings are like the clip, like they clamped in so damn hard. The piercing earrings. When she said, I'm like, okay, this is just, you know, they just arguing. This is whatever. When she said, I was like, yeah, you would have never took her again either.
That's to be something. You think he did that to be like spiteful?
And
or
then he showed the baby. They haven't. She said that we agreed. This has happened before. I've seen it on social media. Dudes get mad, and you know, mamas don't be want to show their babies immediately. Especially celebrity babies, they don't show their babies immediately and all that. He posted the damn baby picture on Father's Day too.
To be spiteful. Wow.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I wouldn't let my baby go. You post. She said, I thought we agreed to keep her off social media and this and that, and you posted a picture of her, and then look what you did when I did let you take her for 3 days
for safety reasons. Like that's I do understand why celebrities don't show their babies, because let's say if the baby has to is in school or whatever, daycare, school, whatever it is, and let's say the grandmother or the nanny who the world doesn't know who the grandmother or the nanny is, drops this baby off at daycare every day. Now the world knows what the baby looks like, and it might be some dumb little daycare worker that works there who's all on TikTok taking pictures.
The baby,
yeah. So I definitely understand why they don't show. Who else did that? I think Summer Walker's baby daddy did that to be spiteful.
Yeah, a lot of people have done that. Yeah. Like they be like showing the baby, because Summer Walker always cover her kids' eyes because she got some kind of spiritual thing she say with the eyes. So yeah, they posted, like I've seen it with regular people that haven't posted their baby, and the baby daddy, they didn't posted the baby. Like, who hurt you?
Right? Yeah.
Like, why would you do like in the picture?
Sassy man.
Yeah, very sassy.
And then Cardi B showed her baby this week too.
Yeah,
did Offset post the baby first, or did she post first?
I don't think so. I think she did.
Okay.
I don't think Offset showed the baby.
Okay, I didn't know
my first time seeing.
That was my first time seeing too.
Yeah,
and she's so cute and chunky.
She just looked just like a Wave.
Yeah,
they all their kids look alike. They so cute. She chunky too.
So she's so chunky and so cute. She a little brown skin. I'm like, she a little brown skin baby. She's so cute.
Real cute. But yeah, that was the boxers were going in this week. Social media shenanigans. The earrings, that wasn't even my kid, and it pissed me off. Because you know, you take a baby to get their ears, they scream the first time, so you repeat. And I'm like, who the fuck did it? Who agreed to pierce the baby ears twice?
He may have went to just Claire's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and the little teenager just was like, okay.
Yes. And I was like, hey, David, can I get an autograph? Can I get a picture? And pierced the damn baby ears twice. Oh, that would have ran me hot.
He might, you know what? He might have had like the
somebody
person come to his house.
Yeah, you're right.
Like if he has a personal tattoo artist,
a piercer,
who would come and do it, you know.
At 2 months is, boy, she had every right to crash out and whatever, because that's crazy. You ain't taking my baby again.
But it's crazy how the baby, they were just, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter how quickly you move on, but it's just like you got this fresh baby, you already vacationing with the new girl. I don't want no man who got baby mama, baby daddy drama. That's such a huge turnoff to me. I don't know how women are with men who don't take care of their kids. Men who are shitty fathers, men who got drama going on.
Arguing with, just like Nikki Baby and Witchcom. That girl immediately moved on with that. I wouldn't have been talking to him. You just had a fresh baby them kids were young. When Nikki baby
Fresh.
young. You see how he didn't kiss her on the red carpet?
I saw that.
Wow. I was like,
I saw that. Yeah.
Embarrassing. She was like, go ahead, give me a kiss. And he was like,
and he swerved
These men.
on that corner. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. She's so pretty though. Like every time I see her, I'm like, she is gorgeous. She's so
really
pretty. But it's just like, girl, you are so beautiful. Why are you dealing with this BS from this little weird looking man? He's not cute to me.
Money,
I guess.
money.
But I mean, she probably had a little coin herself because I guess she was on Wildin' Out. I mean, I don't know how much they get paid.
That's a coin, but not a coin. Like he bought a damn AMG truck too.
I saw that.
Hopefully it's better be in your name, girl. Cause baby.
Cause it's looking like he about ready to move on
now
to the
you
next.
Want to kiss on the
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. We are moving on to the weekly topics.
Okay, y'all. I will start it out. So my first weekly topic is, what do you think about couples signing prenups even if they're not wealthy? So if you guys don't know, so a prenup is basically a contract that you sign before marriage, and it outlines how assets and debts will be split in the event of a death or in the event of divorce. So that's why they say basically when you marry somebody, you marry their debt as well. You marry their child support. You marry, all of that falls on you. So we always think of signing a prenup for like rich people who got a bunch of cars and houses and businesses and stuff like that. But I think that should be something that's more universally done with just us average people too, so
it's regular people out here with debt, child support in the thousands, and you marry somebody like that and you still getting a check, income tax check or something, it's going straight to that baby mama.
It's gone.
It's going straight to that baby mama. So I definitely think people, if you're not wealthy or not, you definitely need to have something in the contract or something worked out like
X, Y, and Z. Yeah. Because let's say he dies, y'all don't have a prenup. He dies, and maybe he had a business that y'all started together, you and him, and then he has kids who are still small. Would that baby mama be able to get child support out of me because this is a business that me and him started together?
I would think so, because like I'm saying, when you file, I be saying this a lot when people be like, I ain't marrying him. We can, get engaged and this and that, but he owes so and so this amount in child support. If I get an income check or your check too, they can garnish your wages. Yeah. Because y'all are one now. That is his income, your income is the same. So they can garnish your check, take income tax and stuff like that. Because he been owing this $20,000, $30,000 in child support.
Yeah. That's crazy. So even with you get married to somebody, you start a business, let's just say like YouTube, for example. I don't want my husband who I'm divorcing to be able to get any of my YouTube coin. This is something I've been doing before you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like you're owed any of that if we are married for 4 years and get divorced. And I just don't... I'm all for signing a prenup, however it's outlined, whatever. They even be having some clauses in there like if it's found out that you cheat, I'll get this amount of money. But if we divorce and you're not cheating, then I get this amount. They be having like crazy stuff
like
in
those
it.
stipulations. You go out there and cheat and get caught. It's on. It's on. Pay me what you owe me. Yeah, bitch better have my money. Yeah. I like the cheating clause.
I like that too. So I think that's something that needs to be like talked about more, that needs to be implemented more, just to protect. I mean, even if you just make, let's say $40,000, you got to protect yourself. You have to protect especially if you got kids. You want to make sure that all of your money is safe with you and for your children, not your ex who's trying to run you dry, so, but... Yeah, and we were just talking about Porsha and Simon.
Porsha knew what she was doing, though. She knew what she was doing going in. Like, you went in that woman's house with that woman man, and she knew once I got married, what a contract at? Listen, what I'm going to get if this don't work out.
What and she only stayed with him. It was only like a year or something like that.
It was short.
Real short. Do he got kids?
Yeah, he got 2 boys, I believe.
Grown?
2 older boys, yeah. They're not grown, but
they're
they like teenage kind of age. Because they used to be in pictures with them in the house and all that, yeah.
Oh, okay. Was that from a previous marriage or...
It's not Fallon, because he don't have none with Fallon. I thought that some of them kids would be his.
Because she got like 4 or
5 now.
Okay.
6. Did she have another one? She had 4 kids. Then she had one with that... She had 6.
Because she has a new husband right now, right? The young guy.
Yeah.
And they have 2 together?
The pool boy. Wasn't he the pool boy?
Something like that. I know he was like the help.
Some kind of help.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have 2. And she had 4. Because when she was with Simon, she had 4 kids. And
so she has 6 now?
Yeah, she had 6.
Oh,
she had that baby, and then she had another one. I was like, wait, she's pregnant again? And she revealed that she was pregnant. I said, damn.
Because you remember, we all off topic. You remember, we still in social media shenanigans at this point. But, so, what, is his name Jalen or something like that?
That's
okay. So Simon tried to accuse her of cheating, and she was like, no, I would never
not.
No. And then come to find out, yeah.
I was like, damn, she was. Because I think he was the pool boy or some kind of, he's the pool boy around the house, helping out around the house. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She really was. Simon wasn't...
But you know, Cassie the same thing. She Alex Fine is the trainer.
Yep.
Better
watch it.
You gotta watch this help that y'all be hiring.
Think they ain't looking at the probably ain't looking at the pool boy. And he all skinny and he look young.
We said that about Arnold Schwarzenegger last week. Done got the maid pregnant.
Yep, the maid.
Child.
I saw this. I don't know where, but you know, people always talking about girls trips, boys trips. Is there a certain age or like a time in a relationship where men and women should stop going on girls trips, boys trips? Like, okay, you married now. The girls trips gotta stop. Boys trips gotta, the bros, passport bros, the boys trips gotta stop.
This a hard one just because of the whole passport bros thing. I love a girls trip, but our girls trips are innocent. We literally go to make content, take pictures, and sit on the beach and sip and drink. These boys trips, they go to the Dominican Republic, Colombia, Thailand, and they are there to pay for some coochie.
They are.
Easy coochie. Yeah, so that it would, it's a hard one.
That's hard because the same thing you was thinking about when I had thought about like this question, I was like, damn, because girls like to go on girls trips, but I was thinking like, we go to take pictures for Instagram, we're going to have fun, try new restaurants, go lay out on the beach, have some drinks, sit at the pool. Dudes ain't doing that with no boy. They out and about. They going out. They out exploring.
Yeah.
They looking. And passport bros is real.
Yeah.
Like I had a friend, a guy friend. His friend was in the DR. He sent him all kind of like, she was 40, she was 20. Yes.
Oh
it's
my
real.
God.
And you see the women like bad. I was like,
yeah.
Well, I was like, that is y'all are so nasty.
Yeah.
She was 40, this and that. And he just showing me. I'm like, really? This is what
they do. Because it's cheaper out there. And the women
40, 20, like that's a lot of money.
They don't look like the streetwalkers on Bissonnette.
Hell no.
The first thing it's like these women do is first thing get their bodies done.
Yep.
First thing they do, they all go, because when I went with my ex, we went to Colombia, and the place that he took me, he was like, they're known for the sex tourism and stuff. I was like, okay, I did hear about that. He was like, you're gonna see it. He was like, just ignore them when they try to da. We walked over there to like the area that they be at trying to pick up the Americans, and I mean gorgeous, bad. They all had their high heels on, their little short dresses. They was carrying designer bags, hair done, makeup, like And I mean, they was trying to talk to me to get to my dude at the time, and trying to like talking to both of us, and I'm just like, oh my God. The passport bros, they go over there and they think they just king. They just think they just king over there. Sir, you ain't king nothing, because the next man with some money who walked up.
You're literally paying, but he's like, that's what they went over there for. He's like, they know. I'm like, I hope they know they nasty and that these girls will probably not even talk to them if they wasn't paying.
Exactly.
Because they going to treat you like a king, of course, for your 20 minutes.
Coin.
40 minutes your hour that you pay for. Yeah, you're gonna be a king.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm like, it's different because we ain't over there looking for no damn male escorts when we traveling. Men are. If it's not an escort, it's them going on boys trips and looking for other women. They in the club. Like, your gal not there. It's a group of dudes. You and your partners. Who gonna tell?
Right.
You're not in the same city. You're not in the same state. Like, you're in a different country maybe. That's kind of, I don't know. It's iffy. Like, cause
I was invited on a boys trip one time. It was this dude who we weren't like talking or nothing. Like, I knew him. We were kind of like would be flirty or whatever. And he saw that I traveled a lot, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm going on a boys trip." Da da da. He was like, "It's my homeboy's birthday. That we gonna have a boat and this and that." He was like, "Come with us. We got this mansion." And I'm like, "You want me to be your little hoe for the weekend? That's what you want me to be." And I'm quite sure whoever else was coming out, they bringing their side pieces or whatever. Yeah. So these boys trips, they don't go just to these countries to mess with the local women. They have their boys trips, but they try to bring other women too, because it's a boys trip. But
Instagram been in the DMs. Hey, I'm gonna be out there on so and so. I didn't had those days of boys trips. Boys trips are they something.
They are. They something. I was watching Arlette. If y'all don't know, she's the host of Pop the Balloon. So, do you watch Pop the Balloon?
I still don't really watch. I know the concept, and I watch the clips all the time.
Okay, so she does catch-ups too. She puts out at least like one catch-up a week. So a couple from maybe an episode like 3-4 weeks ago, she'll check in with them to see like, hey, did y'all hit it off? Did y'all go on your first date yet? How's it going between y'all? The very last one she did, this guy and this girl, they wound up not. Like, they went on one date and that was it, but then they stopped talking because he already had a boys trip planned out to, I think it was the Dominican Republic, if I'm not mistaken. And small world, one of her homegirls happened to be friends with one of the guys that he was on the boys trip with. And she was so close with him, she was in his close friends.
Oh,
yes. So, baby, she told it all. So the girl wound up reporting back to her, showing her everything, like, hey, this is what they doing. And I mean, there was being menaces over there in the Dominican Republic. So she confronted him. She was like, you went on a show looking for love. I thought this type of stuff would be out of your system, but yeah, so he was, and this was one of the catch-ups, because sometimes Arlette does those catch-ups by herself, and sometimes she does them with her husband. So her husband was on this one, and I mean, he let into this, he let him have it. He was just like, you can't do women like this. Oh, and then he had like an ex-girlfriend that lives out there too, and on the boys, he wound up staying with her for a couple days instead of staying at the Airbnb with the boys. It was like a whole thing that guy, and Arlette's husband was basically just telling him, like, you have wasted our time, you wasted her time, you should be ashamed of yourself, you lied to us saying that you were looking for love. Like, he let him have it. But yeah, these men be going out there. Ladies, if your man is telling you he going on a boys trip this summer to the DR, Colombia, or what's the other one, any of them South America, Central, have your cat eye. You might need to book a little trip and have your binoculars, cause child.
When I saw them, I'm like, he showing me, this girl, they in swimsuits, they bad too, and they walking, they got their video already, the little picture video that they sent to you. She walking in heels and this and that, and this is 40, this is that. And I'm like, y'all are the.
He said one was 40, one was 20.
One was 20. They may have been a mother-daughter duo. One was 40, 50. One girl was like 100. I guess they got their different prices, but he just scrolling and showing me.
Oh, like, you're saying 40, 50, the price. Prices. I'm thinking the age.
Oh no.
Oh, the prices.
Yes, they have their prices and they got videos. They send you pictures.
Oh,
I said, yeah, y'all
nasty.
Talking about what this what they going? I said, yeah, it's exactly what they going over there for with wives and girlfriends, and y'all going over there paying for it.
And this is why they come back to the United States and treat us like shit, saying like, y'all got attitudes, it's too hard, y'all American women want too much, they ask for they require too much, I can go be overseas and be treated like a king. Yeah, because you're paying for it. You're paying to get that type of treatment. You are her client. Like,
she gotta give you top tier service.
Yeah.
Poppy, daddy. Daddy, poppy.
Yeah.
Prince. You're gonna be a prince over there. Prince Hakeem.
That money talk. Shoot. That's third world. Most of them are third world countries. So yeah, that money talk. You go over there, yeah, like he said, she 40, she 20, she $30, she $100. Yeah, it might not be nothing for your pockets, but to them, that's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
Then you pay them in U.S. currency, that converts even higher because the U.S. dollar might be higher in certain countries. So
and you ain't the only one. Y'all about to pass it on, and she about to make a coin of all y'all.
Okay, so my next one is: do you think asking for a title in a relationship is still a thing? Like, will you be my boyfriend? Will you be my girlfriend? Back in the day, they used to say, will you go steady with me? Stuff like that.
Send letters.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody asks no more. I think it just falls into different.
It just falls in place.
I think it go from like friend, then y'all seeing each other more, then it's like boo, and then you go like, I don't know. I don't think nobody asks no more though.
So how do you know when it's official then? If no one is asking, how do you know when it's official? I remember when I was in middle school, high school, it was like, well, not middle school, high school. Will you go with me? People used to say, will you go? We go together. Will you go with me? And you know, so how do you know when it's official now? We adults. How do you know when it has reached the level of, okay, you're my boo, I like you, we're dating, to this is my man, I am his woman, we are together? How do you know that? If stuff is just understood.
I guess when you stop dating and they stop, cause like I'm dating, I'm open to like the person. I'm like I'm dating. I want to date. Like I'm still dating. I guess when you stop doing that.
But do you have a discussion? So if not, if the will you be my boyfriend? Yes or no? If that's not a thing anymore, then do you have a discussion like, hey, are we gonna be just me and you? Or was it monogamous? Or am I the only one?
That definitely need to be a conversation had, because one person could still be.
Yeah.
It's the conversation definitely got to be had. I don't know if people asking like, will you or we? I don't know. I guess you gotta be.
You think it's just kind of assumed at this point?
Yeah, like should we go together?
Should we go together? So I was actually having this conversation with somebody, and they said the same thing you said. It's just assumed. Like, you just know, you go through the steps. And I was just like, no, every man that I've ever dated has literally asked me. And I had one dude basically do a proposal to me. We were out of town. I'll never forget, we were out of town on my birthday. He had drinks and bottles brought over to the table. He gave me my first gift, and he was like, you have to open the card first and read it. And so it was just like the sweetest card. And then he asked me,
will you be my girlfriend?
Yes. And it was like a whole thing.
I don't think men are doing that anymore, but I think you should. Men should. It's still cute.
It's still cute. And at that point I knew officially, like, there's no gray area. There's no, well, I wasn't your man anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna smash this girl when I date with this other girl because I wasn't your man. It was like, it's official. It's black and white. It's no gray area. I'm his girl. I told him, yeah. So, but it was just crazy. I was, like I said, I was having this conversation. They was just like, no one does that anymore. No one does that. I was like,
men, are y'all accent? Y'all comment down below.
But it was a men and women. So I had him ask one of his homegirls, and she said no. She said the same thing you said. She agreed with him that, yeah, it just turns into that. You just know. Then he asked his homeboy, and his homeboy was like, well, I did ask her. The guy was married, and he was like, yeah, I did ask my wife to be my woman. He was like, but what I messed up at was when I proposed to her. I was like, I just gave her the ring. I said, God damn, you just gave her a ring. Now that's
that and not the
right. I'm like, how you did that but not asked to get down on one knee and actually say, will you marry? Anyway.
Oh, wow.
I just want to know, is that something that's outdated? Because like I said, everybody I've talked, let me know for sure. I need to know that I'm
You still gonna go on them dates?
Because I'm still about to go on some dates, nigga. You better lock me down.
That's what I'm open. I'm still dating, and if you want me to stop, let me know.
It needs to at least be a conversation.
If you want me to stop, let me know. But until then, I'm still dating.
Yeah. I'm still dating. I'm still accepting dates. I'm still Oh, you want to take me out of town? Yeah, let's go out of town. Yeah, I need to know that we're locked in. It don't need to be no little gray area. All the confusion, because when that confusion is there and you don't know for sure, that's when niggas can act up. Yep. I mean, they can act up at any time, but they can say
free will to like publicly act up. Like shit, we ain't said nothing. Like I thought we ain't got just no still.
Shit, me back in the day, I was so what are we? What are we doing? Girl, I used to be what are we? What are we doing? I need to know. Because I got big money pockets over here ready to scoop me up. I need to know, what are we doing? I like you. I want to be with you. But big money over here, he like me too. So I need to know, what are we? Shit, I don't know. I'm just somebody, I just need clarification on shit.
Okay, y'all, we are moving along to Ask the Aunties.
Yes, indeed. Y'all know y'all can write into us at curvesandcombos@gmail.com if you guys want our advice, opinions on your situation that you're going through. It doesn't have to be relationship stuff. It could be family stuff, with your kids, coworker, whatever. We'll give you our advice.
And y'all can do topics in the DMs. Y'all DM us.
Oh,
bitches and music. Hold on, girl. You dancing over here?
In the club?
You dancing over here? Okay, this one is you going or no? Hi, ladies.
Hey, girl.
My name is Ashley, quotation marks. Code name. Wink, wink. I love the podcast. I tune in each and every week along with your vlogs. I decided to write in today and get some advice. I'm 35 years old and have been single for a little over 2 years now. My last relationship with my youngest daughter's father was toxic, mentally, emotionally, and physically abusive at times. Despite not being together, I have tried to get him to be a part of my child's life, but he spites me, so he chooses not to. So I said F him and let him be, solely handling the responsibilities. Within the time I've been single, I worked on forgiving, dealing with the past, emotional baggage, and have been celibate. I recently moved back to a major city and I have started to get out more. I'm typically a loner. I don't run in packs, so I do a lot of things alone. Whether that be taking myself on solo dates, going out to lounges, etc. I met a guy over Memorial Weekend who is well known and has money. He's 5 years older than me and he seems to have his shit together. We will see as time goes on. In quotations. He's attractive on top of the attributes I listed above, so I already know what time it is. I can almost guarantee he has options somewhere in the background. But luckily for him, I'm not looking to be tied down right now and just want to have fun. We've been on a couple outings so far. During dinner recently, we were discussing traveling and he stated his friend has a B-Day trip coming up to Miami at the end of June. He extended the invite, but it caught me off guard and I told him I would think about it. With all of the human trafficking going on and people being crazy, I'm not sure if I should go. I think it's too soon, but I like him. Hell, I've been chilling for the past 2 years, focused on my girls, 16 and 5. Oh, my kids are 16 and 5 too, girl. 16 and 5 and work. I'm close with my mom, so I told her about it, and she immediately said no. But at my age, I know you was outside and you would have went, LOL. Did you forget I used to live with you? She said times are different now and I should get to know him more. I have a habit of putting time limits on things and I am trying to get out of that. I want things to happen organically going forward. So my question to you is, when is too soon to be traveling and allowing people to get close to you? There's definitely has been a trust factor to travel and I'm typically guarded. But a part of me is like, do things the right way, as I try to do on a daily, and other is like, fuck it, we outside and I'm having my way. I'm not active / posting on social media like that, so I have attached some pictures of me for references. Thanks, ladies.
Okay, and how long has she been this new guy? How many dates they been on, or how long? Because it's only June 17th. Very recent. Okay.
All right. Weekend. He's 5 years older than me and seems to have his shit together well at times. Attractive on top of everything stuff. So
Okay.
Memorial weekend.
3 weeks ago, about.
That's a little over.
It's June 17th. Memorial weekend was like the 24th or something like that. May 24th.
Oh yeah, about 3 weeks.
About 3 weeks.
And traveling when? At the end of June.
Me personally, I would want my own room. I would go. That's just me. I would go. I want my own room. Now with that is gonna come, he gonna be like, man, we grown. Why you want your own room? Blah blah blah. Sis, for your own safety, I would get my own room, because you just never know how somebody is, and you're stuck in this room with them. You've only known him at that point. It would only be for a month. I wouldn't want to be sharing a room with somebody that I've only been for a month. So yeah. Go out there, make sure you have enough money to do what you need to do.
Yeah.
To even get back, because these men will buy your flight and they get mad at you. They'll cancel your return flight. So I'll have money on you. You don't want to be stuck like Chuck. But I would go and have fun. What's that?
She sent videos of herself, and then
was she twerking? What's that?
No, just in a car.
Oh,
she's pretty, girl. You pretty in that bathing suit. You bad.
Okay, she sure is.
Yeah.
All right, girl. What would you do, Paul? Would you go?
I don't know, because that's like a month, and then he says a boys trip.
Yes.
And you got to be around people you don't even know.
Yeah. But it's only Miami. It's not like it's out the country.
Yeah, it is Miami. I can easily get a flight back. But definitely I would not want to be in a room with him.
Nope.
I definitely would want my own room. Shit, if he paying for you, Miami ain't cheap either.
It ain't.
But
you still need to go. She still needs to go and have her money in her pocket, just in case things get sour, go left, and he tries to act funny. You need to have your own money to be able to get back home.
Shit, do one of your homegirls want to go?
That, yeah.
You have somebody with you.
Yeah.
Y'all going to Miami, y'all gonna be with them. They gonna pay for everything. But you'll have somebody with you, and y'all can like get a room together. Then if you decide whatever you want to do with your little boo, you can go be with them for a little bit and whatever. But you still have a room.
I'll get my room. We gonna be inside the same hotel.
Yeah.
Whatever hotel, I'm gonna be in that hotel too. And yeah, we gonna meet in the morning for breakfast, boat day, the club, whatever. We all gonna be right there.
A friend. It's Miami. It's summertime. Like I be like, you wanna go to Miami? But she got to buy her own flight and shit. So, but maybe just invite a friend.
Yeah. Try inviting a friend. But even if you can't invite a friend, get your own room. Do not let him talk you into sharing a room with him unless you feel comfortable. Me, I wouldn't do it after a month. No. All right, the next one. Hi, my beautiful sisters. Hey. I just want to say that if you ever decide to do any mentoring, Gina, I would love to do so. I love your channel, and you inspire me to keep going with my YouTube channel and just putting myself out there. Thank you so much. And if you ever have a meet and greet, I'll be first in line. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, boo. Hello, my name is Blank. I'm 25 years old, and I just moved out for the first time on my own and 100% by myself. I have a husband that's in prison and has been throughout our relationship. I have a husband that's in prison and has been throughout our relationship, and that didn't stop anything but us having sex. He was still providing for me, moved me out of my parents' home, bought me 2 cars, and was there for me every chance he got. We got together when I was 22 and he was 31. I had a lot of growing to do throughout our relationship. And I've made some mistakes. Cheating in the very beginning, spending all of his money, being mean to him, lying to him. And I do want him, but he doesn't love me the same. He stopped buying me gifts. It's been about 6 months since he's done something spontaneous, and all we do is argue most of the time. Some things were said by the both of us, but I still text him every day, and he's getting out in 7 months. I wouldn't blame him for leaving, but I'm having trouble moving on. I'm in a new place, and I'm struggling with my identity. I'm struggling with rebuilding myself after everything I've been through. And it's easier when you have someone to talk to, but it's hard when you feel like you don't. I have relationship trauma, friendship trauma, and family trauma, but I'm still willing to love and be loved. I know I deserve it. I just need some help and guidance from someone I look up to. And all of my friends betrayed me, so I've been solo. So I'm currently looking for more friends, but it's so hard finding friends as an adult. Any advice for moving forward and starting over? 25, husband who's in jail, has been in jail throughout their whole relationship. And he found out that she's cheated, lied, spent up all his money, and now he's coming home in 7 months, and she feels like he doesn't want to be with her anymore.
How long he been in jail?
They met when she was 22, and she's 25 now. And she said throughout their whole...
about 3 years.
Yeah.
Girl, what do you do? I'm just playing. What the fuck? How the fuck he paying all this shit?
He's buying... Yeah, he's been sending her money.
Moved you? You said
buying
2 cars?
her gifts. Bought her 2 cars. Yeah. He helped her move out of her parents' house. Yeah.
And he was cheating?
Girl.
Damn. What you said?
How does she move forward? Because she doesn't have any friends to talk to, doesn't have any family to talk to. So she's basically trying to navigate this by herself.
Oh, and you by yourself.
Yeah.
Go outside. Like, go out to, like, a bar or, like, you know, a little restaurant or something. Like, sometimes when you by yourself solo, you meet all kind of new people. You meet like fun people that be out. Some people be out by themselves too, and some people be in groups and they be like, hey y'all, get a few drinks with them and start talking to them too. Like, go outside.
You don't think she should try to save her relationship?
With the man?
She's the one who's done everything. She's the one who lied, cheated, spent up all the money.
She gonna make some friends though and still get...
She definitely should make friends. She didn't say what she does for a living. I don't know what she does for a living, but... Yeah, it's tricky with coworkers. So it'd be so tricky with guys. That's why I don't be liking to say that sometimes. But some people love their coworkers. But I don't know. First of all, I think she should try to save the relationship.
Save her marriage.
That's number one. Save it. Yeah, you're the one who messed up. You lied, cheated, stole from him, or well, she said used up all his money. And you still expect him to buy you gifts and do spontaneous stuff for you?
Yeah, and then he's
in jail. He's already stressed out enough being in jail. It's stressful. My woman is out doing all this stuff. I'm locked up behind these 4 walls, so he's stressed out. Maybe she don't need to be outside trying to meet people. Maybe she needs to be at home if she really want to be with this man and sit down and try to fix it with him.
How long she say you got left?
7 months.
7 months.
That's around the corner.
Oh, yeah. Maybe you need to get on your Keisha Kayor. Get that man money back.
Yeah. Get that man money back.
Man money back. So give him some money when he get home. Shit, like, look, I've been stacking this. You know, I know what I did. I spent your money. I've been stacking this. I tripled it. Like, yeah, you need to spend these 7 months inside. I forgot you did all that.
Yeah. Because she never said nothing negative about him.
Yeah, you didn't say nothing negative about him.
Maybe you should try to win your man's heart back.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. And you owe it to him to prove to him that you're not really that person. Just try to change, girl. You know. Yeah, you might be that person, but if this the one you want to be with, you know, try to simmer down on everything. The lying, the cheating, the spending up all his money. Like, you know, go out and get your own bread and get your own, you know, get your own.
Yeah,
that's number one. Let him come
home to some dollars. Let him come home to like, hey, I know I spent this amount of money, but I did raise this. You got 7 months to, you know, make some shake, say something. He gonna settle it. Obviously, he not in need of no money because he been taking care of you. But I have him come home to something.
That 7 months gonna be up in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, it is.
That's like right after the new year. Like that's coming up, you know. So yeah, show him that you buying him new clothes. Like, baby, when you come home, I got your drawer. This is your side of the closet.
Drawers ready, get the muscle shirts ready, get a few pair of shoes ready. Yeah, stay inside. Yeah, stay inside those 7 months and stack some money and get your man stuff together so you come home. He got something to come home to and make y'all house, y'all apartment, house, whatever. Make it a home.
That's what I would do. So, but if you do want to meet like some friends because you have friendship trauma, first of all, just be careful how much you know, don't try to. You don't need friends badly to where you're like just trying to bring anybody into your life. You know, you need to kind of tiptoe back into that, I would say, because you have friendship trauma, relationship trauma, family trauma, all this trauma. So one, you need to work on yourself, because there's things that we all, you know, we can't blame everybody for everything. You may have to have all these different traumas, but you played a part definitely in all of this. So I think you need to heal whatever you got going on inside, because if you don't heal yourself, you're not going to be a good girlfriend, a good wife, a good home girlfriend, a sister, a daughter, you know. So definitely heal yourself first. Maybe you do need to sit your butt down at home, get yourself straight, get home straight, and get ready for your man to come home. Work on that, and then try to meet some girlfriends. That'll come. I feel like friends come.
Yeah.
They'll come towards you. They'll gravitate to you. So I think the main thing is get ready for your man.
7 months.
Yeah.
Like she said, that is going to come by fast, yeah. If you really, truly want to be with him, if not, you might as well go ahead and let it go now. Don't wait till you come home and do all of that. So let it go now. But if you truly want to be with him, yeah, get it together.
Mm-hmm.
Housewife to stripper. Question marks. Okay. Hey, ladies.
Hey, girl.
I tune in every week. It's like an addiction. I had my first daughter at 21 while in the fall of my senior year to earn my degree. It was just me and my baby, and I was suffering with postpartum, so I took the semester off. Well, a semester has turned into 2 years. My child's father, 30, works and I do school. I'm currently doing different certification programs and hope to continue with my degree next year. For a year after I had my daughter, we didn't sleep together. He was too busy cheating. Last year, I decided I was no longer going to sit in the house with a man who didn't care for me, so I met someone else and got pregnant again. I had the baby. She's about 6 months now. My first child father said he wants to work on the family, and being a dummy, trying to make the family work, I tried again. However, I know it's time to go. I'm in school and the girls aren't in daycare. I've been applying to jobs, but when I have interviews, he stays over at work, so I miss them. I've been thinking about dancing to get on my feet and into my own home while I finish school. What would you do? My second child's father, also 24, sends a couple hundreds every month, but that's not enough to get my own place. We still mess around, but he also is keeping his options open, which is why living with him isn't really an option, and his place is too small for 4 people. We aren't together because my pregnancy was terrible and we both did a lot to each other. And plus he wants me to revert and I don't know if I'm ready. My question to you guys is, what would you do? Stay until I complete 1 certification next May or leave at the end of the year? Dance or try to find a weekend job and figure out a way to pay for daycare? I should also say he first BD doesn't want the kids in daycare. Neither do I. Until she's talking more clearly, but something has to give. Thank you. Hope to hear from you soon. I hope I gave enough details without it being too much.
So she is in school.
She's in a certification.
So she's not working. She's in school full time, and the child support from the dads isn't enough for her to be on her own. Mm-mm. But she's not happy being back with the baby daddy. Mm-hmm. So she's saying basically, should I stay? Should I leave and strip? Or what was the third option? I think it was 3 options. I could be wrong.
It was, I think. It said, stay until I complete 1 certification next May, or leave at the end of the year, dance, or try to find a weekend job and figure out a way to pay for daycare.
Oh, oof.
Have you stripped before? Like,
yeah, why is stripping an option?
Yeah, why is stripping an option?
Yeah. I don't know why stripping would be an option either.
Because it says the title is Housewife to Stripper. Have you stripped before, or just going to be like your first time? If you've done it before and you were good at it and you're making good money and you don't mind it.
But who's going to watch the kids
at night? Yeah.
Maybe she has that part planned out. Maybe she they will stay at her mama house or something. I don't know, a friend.
Maybe because it's overnight. I think overnight is easier for people to be out than
doing it
because the kids are asleep. You drop them off, they're going to sleep. You know, like Diamond was on Players Club.
Yeah.
The mom and the mom always had the son.
Yeah.
He was getting dropped off and picked up. So I think at night it's like easier for people to watch them because they're going to sleep anyway.
That's true. Maybe if she has already been a dancer, then okay. But I wouldn't start just fresh if you've never done it.
That wouldn't have been. I can't dance first of all, and I wouldn't. Same. I can't even got the confidence to get up there and do a 1-2. In no damn thong or whatever. So
all eyes on you, spotlight on you.
Yeah, girl, please. They gonna get me off the stage like Sandman.
Sweeping, Sammy's in the room, sweeping you off the stage. Go.
They gonna get me off that stage. But if you've already done it before, I don't see what problem. You got somebody to watch the kids and you can still go to school. Shit, look, that's exactly what Diamond was doing.
That's exactly what she was
going to school
doing,
during the day and stripping at night. If you've done it before and you comfortable, shit, why not? Especially if they not trying to help and you said until next May.
I wouldn't stay nowhere that I'm uncomfortable, unhappy for
that's
another
the worst.
basically a year next May.
Yeah.
Damn near a year.
And he's still doing his thing. And girl, you probably got, I know he'd probably be outside, be out here, don't come home and all that. That's stressful to stay. And then you have to stay there. Yeah, I would. Yeah. If you have already done it before and you make good money and it will help you get on your own and get on your feet and you just got to do it till next May, I would definitely go back to dancing. Why not?
Do it, girl. Second option would be the weekend job.
Yeah.
But that staying with him for a year, no.
That wouldn't be an option, staying anywhere that you don't want to be and not comfortable staying. I wouldn't stay there. And they don't want these kids in daycare. They need to pay for a nanny or get their family. Like, the village has to come together. Y'all don't want these kids in daycare. What do y'all want me to do? Then everybody need to come together. Mamas, aunties, they need to start. Come on, I'll watch it some days. You watch it. Because they don't, you saying they don't want, you don't want it too, but they mainly don't want their kids in daycare.
Yeah.
Hello?
Make some shake. Make it happen.
My daughter never went to daycare. When I had Aaron, she didn't go to daycare. My son, he goes to daycare because their dad had 9 siblings. And they all watched. Like, when I needed this, a call, they watched. She never went to daycare.
Like you said, it takes a village.
It takes a village. So, yeah. Somebody got to make something shake.
But whatever you do, don't drop out of school, girl. You only got less than a year left.
Yes, next May. And that's going to fly. It's going to fly so fast. Definitely. And then you said, well, after you get your certification, you're going to go back to school with your degree, which you was going for. So, you're closer to going back to school to get your degree. So, definitely don't stop and get this certification. That'll push you to keep going to get your degree. Oh, yeah. They're going to have to make some shake. These baby daddies. Step it up.
Okay, y'all, we are moving on to obsessions of the week. So, my obsession of the week is some Curbs and Combo. And I wish I had it with me right now. But I did tell you guys earlier, I went to Joey Uptown last weekend for their happy hour. Their guac. Oh, my God. Y'all, their guac is amazing. You haven't had it, huh?
I never.
Because you said you haven't been that many times.
I'm not really a fan of guac unless it's like fresh. Like in Mexico, that's probably like the only out of the countries that make it fresh in front. Do they make it fresh?
No, not in front of you. They just serve it to you. But it's guac. Well, it's avocado, roasted corn. It looked like red onion. A little bit.
That sounds good.
So
I love roasted corn too.
Oh my God. Like I want to order a second one, but I'm like, I feel so greedy. It was that good. Like chips, like just with their chips. But at the end, because I was like, man, these chips have so much carbs in them. Because I had seen, I think it was an Instagram thing. They said 4 chips is 1 whole tortilla. They was like, so y'all be sitting in these Mexican restaurants eating about 30 tortillas. Yeah, that's what they said. 4. Y'all got to think about 4 chips is 1 tortilla.
I'll tear some chips and salsa up. Shit.
So I started eating the guac by it's that good. I was eating it by itself. It's that amazing. And then their butter cake. Have you ever had butter cake before? Have you been to Mastro's?
No, I never.
See, Mastro's has the best butter cake. Oh my God. I would say Joey Uptown is probably the second best butter cake I've ever had. Yes. Girl.
So passionate.
Make plans to go to Joey Uptown. So they serve the butter cake. It's just on their dessert menu, but the guac, unfortunately, it used to be part of their regular menu. It's only on happy hour now. It's amazing. But if you're not a big guac fan, get that butter cake. Oh, it's life changing. Jennifer and Tanya was like, can we have some? I said, y'all, oh my God.
Like, hell
here.
no.
Shit. I'm like, here, take a bite.
Okay, y'all, my obsession of the week, it was, of course, the wine. And then my braider, y'all. She was my obsession of the week. She's 15.
Years old?
Yes. She's 15. It's my friend. I've been doing Kenosha for about 10 years. Our daughters kind of was 5 when we met. They was 5 years old. Both little chunky little things. So when I saw her, I was like, oh, you skinny like Erin now. She is 15 years old, y'all. She is home based. But I'm gonna shout her out. If y'all want to get your hair braided for a reasonable price, these are extra small, and I think I paid and she provides everything too. I love a braider. You just come and show
she's
up.
15.
She's 15
Is she
years old.
self-taught?
Self-taught. I asked. I said, "Did you She's self-taught, y'all.
When we say black girl magic, this is what we talking about.
She's
black girl
15
magic.
years old. I said, you making a bag for the summer. You about to go to school. She's going to the 10th grade.
Dang.
Her Instagram is Braids by Sky. So it's like Braids by SKY and 3 E's. Braids by Sky. She is home based. I know a lot of people, you know, she's 15 years old. She's home based. She's not in a suite or in a, you know, a salon. I know a lot of people don't really like home based. But if y'all want to send y'all kids, y'all daughters, because Erin definitely going for school. I'm sending her. This was extra small. I paid $270, and then with the hair it was like $300. And then she doesn't. Y'all know how most braiding places charge you for bra strap length, waist length, butt length. She doesn't. She does all lengths. But I'm gonna tell next time. Just get auntie waist. You ain't gotta go no. That's better for you. You ain't gotta braid way down here. But she doesn't charge by the waist, the bra, the whatever. Maybe knee. Some, you know, y'all kids want knee, but this length was all $270 plus, including I bought a bundle of the boho hair was like $45. Y'all know these. If y'all know knowledge boho braid prices, y'all know how much they are. So yeah, that's my obsession of the week. 15 years old.
For Ashton, I pay about, before the tip, I pay about $3. She has waist. First of all, she's under the children's tier. Waist length braids. I pay about like $320, something like that, like $320.
And that's the children's?
That's children's. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What size?
She gets
medium.
Mm-hmm.
See,
it's definitely $3 something, because I know because I have to pay her the deposit, which is only like $20, and then when I pay her the rest, it's like $200 and something plus with the tip and everything. Damn near $3. Yeah, so it's like $3 something. That's why I told her you getting braided again when for back to school.
That's what I told
Summertime,
Erin. These
you either
kids
make
be
these
wanting to get their hair.
Or wear your real hair.
My Erin did the same thing. She got her hair braided during the summer when like summer first was like the week into summer. I was like, yeah, you gonna have to wear those for the rest of the like. We not doing when school start back, but I'm definitely gonna take her because this is extra small. Y'all know how much they be charging for extra small.
How long did it take her to do it?
It took her a while. But I think because she braided it's so... And I had all day. I took Friday off. I didn't have... The kids were gone. It was longer than this, y'all. This, I cut. That's why she probably thought auntie was like, you know, the girl... She braided a lot of teenagers' hair. So next time, baby, you can cut this in half and we can... You good.
Be in and out.
Yeah. But yeah... 15 years old, Black Girl
so y'all in the
Magic.
Houston area, y'all support a young black
She got a website. You ain't got to do no DMs. I got there 8 o'clock. She was on my head at 8 o'clock, and I told y'all I went to a younger braider before. I told you they talked on the phone the whole time. Was on FaceTime. This girl ain't talk on the phone. I'm like, you ain't answer your phone, baby. She was getting to it. She wasn't answer no phone. She wasn't talking to no boys. Very, very professional.
I love to hear that.
Yeah, 15 years old.
All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into Would You Rather. Are you ready? Okay. They're not that bad this week. They're not that bad. Okay. Would you rather cuddle all night or just get straight to the action? You a cuddler or you like, let's go ahead, let's get this over. Let's go ahead and get to it.
And we can cuddle afterwards, but I want to get to it.
You want to get straight to it?
Yeah, and then cuddling only lasts so long before it get hot. So definitely let's get to it.
Right.
Let's get to it so we can go sleep.
Let's go ahead and get to it so we can go to Yeah. Okay, I'm with you on that one. That's what I said. I am a cuddler only for so long though, because I get to and then if your shoulder hard, if you
and then some start your arms start falling asleep on that side, then I got to turn all the way to the other side. All right, good night. Good night.
Yeah, I'm only cuddling for so long. Men who want to stay wrapped up in you like a pretzel while we go to sleep, no, I'm gonna slowly get myself about that lock.
Men that think that you thieves. It's like, why men cuddle you the whole night because they think you're
They need to feel you on to make sure you ain't going through their phone or going through their pockets.
If you ain't still in my pockets, in my wallet.
Oh Lord, yeah. So okay, all right. So we the same on that one. So next one. Would you rather have your bank account balance or your credit score go public on social media?
Oh, credit score.
Credit score?
Yeah.
Same.
I hate a motherfucker in my pockets. Definitely the credit score. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to be saying what's in my bank account. You,
Definitely a credit score.
Credit score, okay. So this is a Smash Mary Unalive Comedian Edition, okay? DC Young Fly, Country Wayne, or Drewski?
DC Young Fly.
Country Wayne.
Country Wayne.
Or Drewski?
Country Wayne.
Smash Mary Unalive.
I love Drewski. I'm gonna marry Drewski. I love a funny, like, I'm gonna marry Drewski. And I saw your network. I don't know. You know, that's allegedly.
Usually when they show the net worth, it's usually more than that.
Yeah, allegedly. And if it's... We're gonna marry Drewski. And Drewski ain't got no kids, huh?
No.
Marrying Drewski. Marrying Drewski. Smashing DC Young Fly. And Unalive Country Wayne.
Okay. So I'm gonna marry Drewski. He just seems so fun and funny. And he don't seem like he will argue with you. Like, he just seems like he'd be like, all right, baby. All right, you got it.
You got it. You got it, girl.
Yeah, so I married Drewski. I'm gonna
go to Smash Country Wayne. You pregnant.
That's the thing.
You pregnant.
That's the thing with him. Because clearly he don't like wrapping it up. But I would want to smash.
He's very nice looking too.
He's nice looking. I'm more attracted to him than DC.
Yeah, I am too. But it just was like the kids, the 10. But he's very handsome to me. He's handsome.
He is.
You see they confirmed their relationship too? She posted him.
She did?
Emily posted he was dancing.
Confirmed. Oh, wow. Okay. Hopefully she don't end up, you know. Well, if she does, the baby will be cute, but you don't want to be baby mama number 5?
11. Oh, he got 10 kids.
10.
6, baby, I think. 5, 6, 7, I don't know. But it's 10 kids. Shoot.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna smash Country Wayne.
Okay, he's handsome. I ain't
wrapped up twice. And then I'm gonna unalive DC, even though I like DC. It's a hard one because I like him too. I like him. The thing is, the marriage was between Drewski and DC, but I just think Drewski just seems more like a teddy bear, and he just don't seem like he will argue with you at all. He seemed like if I'm mad, he just gonna do something silly and make me laugh, and I'm like, I can't be mad at this fool. So yeah. Okay, so my last one is, would you rather walk in on your parents doing it or them walking on you doing it?
You walk in on me. Shit. Yeah, walk in on me. I don't want to see my... Yeah, please. Yeah, walk in on me.
You sure? You want them to see you? Ass tooted in the air? Or you giving that guac 3000? That you want them to see you doing a guac 3000? Shit. Double hand twisty?
Shoot. Like some under the cover type walking
under in. Under the covers? Oh, girl, who stays under the covers? It's hot. Shit.
Oh, Lord.
I think I'd rather see my parents because at least I'll be like, okay, they still doing it. All right, let me slam this door.
I don't want to see my mama doing it.
I don't want my parents seeing my ass tooted in the air.
She know?
I don't want her to see that. I wouldn't want my parents to see that. I would not want my parents.
I don't want to see her.
I'd rather be like, I'm sorry, like, and then run out and slam the door.
She hoping gonna run out too. Shit, she be like, get the hell and run out. Get out of here.
She might be like, baby, I done taught you better than that. You supposed to cut the balls, and you gotta have more spit in your mouth. I'm just playing. My mama would have never. R.I.P. to my mother, but my mama would have never. But I'm just saying.
No. Lord. That's a hard one.
That is a hard one.
I don't want to see her. I don't want her seeing me.
Don't at all.
Okay. Would you rather eat a worm or a roach?
Oh God. I'm gonna have to say, a worm.
Fear factor.
Because a roach has so many legs and the wings can start fluttering.
You know when you step on a roach, stuff like
they go crazy. Yeah, and it's like mashed potatoes comes out of them when you step on it. Oh my God, a worm. Because as long as skinny, it could just slide a bit on the back of my throat. Next question. I don't want to think about it.
Crunch it up.
Bitch, no!
The worm, you gonna let, what if it's still alive?
What kind of worm? An earthworm?
Yeah, like the little earthworms.
Ugh, and they be.
I'm gonna have to crunch you down.
You're gonna bite it? That means you're gonna taste it.
You're going to swallow it alive? Like,
but I think once it gets to a certain area, you're not gonna feel it moving no more.
I don't know. I gotta make sure you go, my boy.
Oh God. Okay, so if I had to cut it to make sure it's dead, I would cut it with a knife. I wouldn't bite it. I would have to cut it.
They both just gotta go in your mouth alive.
Bitch. Okay. The worm. Because a roach, I feel like that motherfucker will be running through up my. Oh my hell no.
Okay. If you had to leave Houston today and live in one of these places, but not on a resort or nowhere, you have to stay there for the rest of your life. Mexico, Jamaica, or St. Lucia?
Ooh. I would say St. Lucia. 100%. I've been to all three. Mexico with just like the cartels and I don't want to. No, Mexico is a no, even though it's beautiful. Jamaica, Jamaica is so like third. You've been before, right? It's just I wouldn't want to.
Jamaica, I've never been to Jamaica.
Oh, you never been to Jamaica? Yeah, it's like I wouldn't want to live there. Only the really nice areas are where the resorts are. When you go out, and I dated a guy who was Jamaican. And he took me around to the house he grew up in, and it don't even look like a house. Like it's sad.
Like a hut.
It looked like his uncle might have made it. That's what the other houses, at least where he's from. That's what they look like. He showed me the high school he went to. It looked like a elementary. It was so small and like I'm like, these are like
I see videos of Jamaica. Like Jamaica is
Yeah, then we went to his best friend lives here in Houston, but we went to go he went to go see his best friend's mom to give her money, and I'm just looking at like how do people live in here? Yes, it's very sad, but St. Lucia is nice.
Have you been outside like the resort parts of St. Lucia?
Yes, so we went to the beach, we went shopping and stuff, but I didn't see like the neighborhoods. That's the only thing. It might look like Jamaica outside of them areas. I don't know. But it just felt
like it was nice.
Yeah, okay. It did.
So St. Lucia.
St. Lucia. Mm-hmm.
Would you rather have your Instagram DMs leaked or your text thread?
My Instagram DM, because it's all 99.999% of my Instagram DM are total strangers. Mm-hmm. So there's not real heavy conversation really. Yeah. So I would say my DM,
DMs, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Same. DMs, definitely. Mm-hmm. If unalive, Mary.
Okay.
Shamar.
What's next, bitch?
Well,
oh my God.
A-Town.
Bitch, what? First of all, okay. I gotta smash one of these men?
Yes.
Mary.
Welvin, A-Town.
I'm gonna marry A-Town because he just seems sweet. He'd be like,
oh, his voice is cute, huh?
The birds are chirping. Yeah. I'm gonna marry him because he seems sweet. We gonna have just a platonic marriage because baby, absolutely not. No, indeed. So I'm gonna marry him. Oh my God. This is terrible.
You seen the new Welvin though, right?
I have.
He got his teeth done.
And he has a job, right? I seen him it looked like I seen a picture of him with like a work shirt on.
I don't know, but they made him back. They found. He had went through like that stage where everybody was finding him in Vegas, drunk,
yes.
alcoholic. So they didn't rebranded him. They didn't did his
got
teeth.
His teeth done.
Then they had him do that little thing like that. What's that guy with the ice?
Oh,
the guy that dips his face in the ice. I seen a recent video. They had him doing it in a hotel. I saw, really? They didn't rebrand him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
If I had to, I'm gonna smash Wilvin.
Damn, Shamar.
And Mr. Pretzel is getting kicked to the curb. I cannot deal.
Mr. Pretzel.
Girl, he is just so. Because I was thinking, I'm like, could I marry him? No, we be fighting every day. He would literally swing on me every day. Like, I can't.
His ex is so fucking funny. The ex that was doing it, oh my god, this
What's
man
it,
is
Elbow?
so Elbow.
Yes.
Oh my god, Elbow is so funny.
When he talks about him.
Yes. Oh god, he's so funny.
He said that it was one day, excuse me, that Shamar was like taking pictures of himself for like another man, and he took pictures and he still had like Nair cream.
Oh yes, man, that man, that boy is. Anytime I saw him on that ranting, I watched it. That boy is funny.
He's funny. Unintentionally funny, because he be saying it with a straight face.
Yes, just with a straight face. He is funny as hell. Okay, so you gonna marry A-Town, smash Welvin, and go on and take your boy Shamar out. Damn.
Kick to the curb. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that your last one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay, you guys. Episode 18 is a wrap.
Yes, y'all.
I think they just need to get some suggestions to old girl what she should do. Should she strip? Should she stay with him? Y'all give the people who wrote in, give them some suggestions nicely down below. Let
us know if y'all still asking girls to be y'all woman, or is it just it is what it is. You know what it is, mama. You know what it is, mama. You know you mine.
Yeah, write in to curvesandcombos@gmail.com if you want us to give you some of our advice. And men, y'all write in too.
Yes, we ain't gonna tell y'all names.
We want to stay discreet. And also, I know we said this a while ago. If you guys don't want to type, you can send us a voice note to our email. And when we go to edit it, your voice will be discreet. We gonna change your voice during editing and all that. So you can also do that, because you can give more details, I think, when you're
instead of us reading a long paragraphs, y'all could just go ahead and we'll put it on there. We can play it back to what we needed to hear and all that. So yeah, y'all can send those voice memos in,
because sometimes it be hard to read y'all shit because y'all don't know how to use punctuation. And when we be editing, it be like, okay, we gotta edit all this out because we didn't know what the hell y'all was saying. But anyway.
And y'all be having some long ones, so please, y'all got that long one. It's very detailed. Just put in a voice. It's gonna be easier for you and us.
Yeah. But thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Thanks,
Hope y'all enjoyed.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Mom, who did we talk about this last week?
No, you talked about this on your blog.
On my vlog.
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't talk about it. I remember you was in your bed and you talked about
I'll be thinking like,
did I do we talk about? You talked about your blog.
Okay. Yeah, she was. Oh,
bitches have you. Hold on, girl. You dancing over here
in the club?
You dancing over here?